Hey, True Believers, Englentine here with a review of X-Men Gold number 26. I haven't done an X-Men review in a long time, mainly because X-Men, they're just kind of boring these days. Unless it's Iceman, and then it's so freaking bad that you just, it's entertaining. It's freaking bad. But this, hey, where to start? Okay, so they're sitting in a cafe. It's one of those situations like the Avengers Ultron where they're sitting around a cafe and they're having a talk, but it's no conversation anybody would ever have. Except for, yeah, this time, okay, you've got Kitty Pryde and Colossus talking, and they're talking about how it seems forever. I put that ring on your finger, and they're so busy, and maybe they're just dragging their feet because they're cold. And this gets Colossus worried to the point where, oh my God, this book is so morose. The opening scene is fine. When they're dealing with Mesmero, that's awesome. When they're remembering the past here, like in this scene where Kitty Pryde first meets Peter, it's really well. And there's a lot of scenes, by the way, in this book that kind of invoke the past, the good Claremont years, which is not a good thing because really it just makes us remember when the X-Men were solid. But there's something they say, like when it gets back to normal time, he's like, "You were too young to think of me this way." Yeah, guys, I read those books. You weren't thinking, "Oh, she's too young." You were a 19-year-old dude hitting on a 13-year-old dude. Let's not dress it up, dear Tay. That was happening, guys. So, do with that piece of information what you will. But there was no, well, you were too young. Nah, sorry, gang. There might have been a word bubble here or two. But yeah, there was a romance between Kitty and Peter. I remember that much at the very least. And, you know what? It was entertaining. We didn't really think about that back then. So, I don't know. But to try to retro, what are those called? I can't think of the word. You know, but the thing, yeah, retroactively change that story. I'm just going to finish the sentence. It's kind of weird. So they set a date. They set a wedding date. And Kurt says, hey, we've got to, Kurt is Nightcrawler for those who don't know. He says, hey, we got to have a bachelor party. And I'm thinking, okay, well, we've seen this kind of thing. We've seen them go out for beers. And it usually turns out to be some sort of fun. And it also turns out to be some sort of fight. Like, they'll have a fun, they'll get drunk, and then in one case, Juggernaut showed up. It was, once again, to cheer Pete up. So basically, going out drinking could be like, hey, Peter's really sad, let's get him drunk. I don't know. But in this case, if you look at the art, everybody but Kurt is drawn to look sad. Even Gambit, man. Gambit looks tired. If he just looked, I got to talk about this page too. That's the only time you see Storm, and she's in the Thor thing, where she's got the hammer and everything. Okay, that's Asgardian Storm, dumbasses. What are you doing with Asgardian Storm casual? Hey, I love your new look. That's Asgardian Storm, guys. Now, I don't know. I missed an issue or two. Maybe she became Asgardian Storm again. It's just weird. But yeah, so if you look at Gambit in the bar scene, he's got droopy eyes. He looks tired. Nobody looks like they want to be there. And they're talking to each other as if no one wants to be there. And the weird thing, when you do that in a comic book, it makes it so the reader doesn't want to be there. In the end, I wanted to like this book. I want to see this particular relationship. Yeah, it's a little derivative of what's going on over in Batman and such. But still, this is a long time coming. And instead of making me think, all right, there's going to be a wedding between Peter and Kitty, nope. I'm just thinking they want to be bored with it and tired of it. It's just making me bored with it and tired of it. But that's just me. That's my opinion. What is yours? Did you read X-Men 26? If so, what are you thinking? Are you enamored with this particular storyline? Do you like X-Men Gold? Are you enjoying the X-Men? That's what I want to hear. I want to hear some positivity around the X-Men. Which I know that means I'm going to get a lot of negativity. But hey, you know what? Put that in the comments as well, in the comment section below as well. Also, if you like this video, you know the drill. Click like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because cool things happen around these parts. Especially every Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, where we have Comic Book Thunderdome, putting two geeks against each other to fight the fights, debate the debates that happen in any comic book forum or in any comic book shop. Also, this is the way I make a living, so if you don't mind heading on over to Patreon, drop $1 in the till, help us keep making videos, helps keep to get better equipment and software to make better videos. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.